Hi guys, okay, I'm back with another video. This video is a little bit more serious. My truths about being an au pair.
California dreaming about.
So first, before I start, I just want to give a disclaimer that honestly, my family that I was au pairing for had a good experience. The reason why they are my first family and my last family, it actually has nothing to do with them specifically, but as a lot of many other factors I'm going to tell you about now. First truth that I want to share about au pairing is online, and a lot of these au pairing companies and even a lot on YouTube sell this idea to you that, oh, you're going to be an au pair and you're going to travel the world and you're going to learn a new language, and you're going to learn a new culture, and you're going to have all this free time to travel, and you're going to get paid to see the world. And that's just not true, and that's not realistic, and I would say 99% of au pairs, that is not a reality for them. When you are au pairing, most, of course, it all depends on your family, and that's why au pairing is so subjective, but most people, they are going to be working 80 hours a week, and if you're lucky, have 2 days off, you can go see the city, but you're not going to be like traveling. Pairing, you get paid so little that one weekend in the center of the city where you need to pay for where to sleep and food and maybe going to one event is going to cost all of your money for the week. So you don't have this freedom to they make it seem. Reality is that when you're an au pair, you are a nanny. Okay, you have to take care of children. It's not this culturally stimulating thing. Another truth is that you think you are going to learn a new language in this country and get exposure, but why are they hiring you? They're probably hiring you to speak your mother tongue. You're in now a new country where everyone is speaking to you in English. Kids are speaking to you in your language. Everyone in the house is speaking to you in your language. There is no language exposure. That was also my experience where I came to learn Spanish, but I'm only being spoken to in English. Of course, this depends on your family. Third thing is food. I bought into this au pair idea because I thought, oh, I would get this new experience to eat all these new food. But if you have some type of special diet like me, or I'm vegan, I was cooking my own food. So not exactly the cultural experience I was hoping for. Another cultural truth is, I would say 80% of au pairs are under the age of 25. So when you are so young and you've never left home and then you move to a new country where nobody speaks your language, you are taking care of kids 24 hours, you have no friends, you have no family, you try to leave the house, no one understands you. You're gonna experience a severe culture shock where you are alone. You are alone and there is no one to talk to you. There's no support being an au pair. There's no help groups or support so you can work out these problems for you. And if you're 19, do you have normal hormones where you want to lock yourself in a room and be alone? And you can't because you have 2 kids downstairs that need you to feed them. Another truth about au pairing is, unless you work for an agency, you are not getting paid minimum wage. There is no regulations for au pairs. And many countries, it's illegal. Many countries do not have au pair visas. You can kind of get through it if you get a student visa and then kind of just work under the table. But obviously, you just going to a country to be an au pair, many countries is not legal because what? You're getting money under the table. It's not being taxed. They don't know how much you're making, etc. So if you ever get into a situation where you get sick, you don't have any type of insurance. I, being an American, I can go to most places for 3 months on a tourist visa, but I can tell you many of my au pair friends who have been deported because their families were not quite honest with them about their legal rights in their country. That being said, I don't want to discourage anybody from au pairing because I had a great experience, and I will always be in debt to my family to transition me from never living alone to living with a family in a foreign country to living alone in a foreign country. And I do recommend it for young people that want to do a short term to kind of get like a quick snapshot of a new culture, a new country, but I do highly, highly recommend you ask your family before you arrive exactly what is expected out of you, the hours and where you're living, how are the children. All these questions are very important, and I'm going to make a video about that. If you want to see more videos about au pairing and my experience and my family, leave a comment in the description, and I would love to make another video. Until the next one, bye-bye!